Good evening. I'm WNY News Now First Defense Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter, and this is a Weather on the Web update, giving you an update on the lake effect snow going on across the region tonight. First of all, on the watch warning map, the lake effect snow warning continues for Chautauqua, Cattaraugus, Southern Erie, and Wyoming counties until 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And the National Weather Service recently issued a lake effect snow warning for Northern Erie and Genesee counties until 1 a.m. as that lake effect band has jogged northward and started to impact the Buffalo metro. In fact, there it is on First Defense Doppler radar. You can see that the heaviest snow is falling from around Lake Erie Beach up into around Hamburg, and earlier on some heavy snow was falling around South Buffalo, Orchard Park, and out to Cheektowaga. And we saw some of the heavy snow that was falling out at New Era Field during the Bills game earlier, and oh man, that was a winter wonderland during the Bills game as they saw some of those heavy flakes. And also we had reports of thunder snow around the Buffalo metro as well. And thunder snow was most always accompanied with heavy rates of snowfall. And we expect that lake effect band to jog a little bit farther southward down in our direction and throw some snow. But as is the case with the last round of lake effect, we don't expect to see some very heavy accumulation down in our direction. We think the heaviest totals will be northward, and we'll get into the lake effect snow totals in just a minute. First of all, let's take a look at the current conditions out at the airport. This is as of 5 o'clock because I'm actually doing this video at about 5:30 Sunday evening. And you can see, yeah, it's pretty cold, and we got a wind chill index of 12, and that is combined with that wind that you see right there. So man, and it is pretty cold, and the temperatures will get colder throughout the week. So for the forecast for the rest of tonight, the lake effect snow will continue, and it will get heavy at times, mainly northern areas as the band jogs a little bit farther southward, average though around 20, so it's going to be quite cold. And so you obviously need to use your winter driving skills and bundle up because it's going to be cold, and when you combine wind with a temperature like that, yeah, that's going to bring down those feels-like temperatures even more. Now, talking about the snow totals, this is what we are expecting here in the Weather Center. Basically, the bullseye is going to be right along the Buffalo South towns. You can see Buffalo southward around South Buffalo, Lackawanna, West Seneca, Cheektowaga, pretty much over a foot or more could pile up there. About 10 to 12 inches once you get down around Hamburg's direction as the band jogs a little bit farther southward. And then going down in our direction, pretty much we are basically going that the heaviest snow totals will be northward again. And once you go down in our direction, about 2 to 4 inches, but I think that 2 to 4 might be a bit overstated. I think that 1 to 3 inch range might be a bit more representative of what we're going to see here down in Jamestown. Because again, we don't think as the band jogs in our direction, we don't think that the snow will be as heavy as it is now. So it won't have a chance to accumulate as much. So basically 2 to 4 at most, about 1 to 3 at the least. Now let's break down tomorrow's forecast for you since Monday begins a new work week. And you can see pretty much the snow continues for the morning hours, particularly what happens in the late morning to early afternoon. The snow tapers off and we get to partly cloudy skies to actually partly to mostly cloudy skies, but we're only going to top out around 29 degrees, so it's still going to be fairly cold. The average high for this time of the year is around 38, so it's still going to be fairly cold. And but don't enjoy that break in the snow for too long because another system comes our way Monday afternoon lasting through Wednesday. That's going to throw some more widespread snow our way starting Monday afternoon and Monday evening. So yeah, don't enjoy it too much because the snow comes back from Monday afternoon lasting throughout Wednesday. In fact, here's the quick solution 7-day forecast, and I wanted to show this just so that way you can get an idea for the next week. There's really no warmer temperatures in sight anywhere. Take a look at that high on Wednesday of 18. Ooh, man, that is frigid. And we're basically in the refrigerator, and then we go straight from the refrigerator to the freezer. Man, it is going to be cold, and snow is pretty much the story throughout the next 7 days. It doesn't look like we get to around average temperatures until next weekend. It looks like that we're going to start to see some around average temperatures starting our way next weekend. But this week is going to be cold and snowy. That's your Weather on the Web update from the First Defense Weather Center. And of course, we will have much more on the snow, breaking down the snow totals and everything that we had overnight on News Now tomorrow morning at noon. So I will see you at noon tomorrow. Have a nice night.